The stress. Oh, I did not need that in my life today. YouTube, how is it going? Oh, that light is, oh, my goodness gracious. Who touched that? There you go. Thank you. Better. What up? How's it going? Yeah, things went crazy this morning. This beginning of stream. This is new. Let's see. What do we got here? We need you. We need that. Then I can say hi to all of you people. Oh my lordy. That should not have happened. I just MacGyvered the stream in a very weird way. Come on, work. Thank you. Nice. Hi, what up? That emoji is so great. Yeah, extra. If you like it, by the way, we have added a new tier of membership to the channel, which is a cheaper membership that is just essentially for the emotes. It doesn't have access to the members chat on Discord and a couple of other things that are coming to memberships. But if you want the emotes, you want to support the channel and have that GG next to your name at the same time, you'll still be in green and have the emotes. So that's that. What up? When's the big war? Tomorrow. Tomorrow at 23:30 UTC. So 30 minutes before reset tomorrow. And so we're streaming. We're definitely streaming. Absolutely. Let's go ahead. We picked up a rune. We're going to start this off. Listen, we got a lot to do tonight. So here is the thing. 32K subs. That's right, Belchan. We did hit 32K a couple days ago. That was like, I was so oblivious to what was going on because work just killed me this week that I saw it and I was like, we're gonna mention it on next stream in a little bit of a better fashion. Do something for 32K. Our Kingsland opens in about 16 hours. 16 hours? Oh damn, you guys are a little bit ahead of us. What are you doing? Heroic Anthem 2? What's up, busy? Why is Cyrus League Grand Final in the title of the stream? Is it? Oh my goodness gracious. Is it? Did the thumbnail not change? Is that what happened? I'm so confused. Oh. Whoops. That shouldn't have been there. How did that get there? Thank you. No Cyrus League Grand Finals. You're not wrong. When does the pass open? In about, we'll call it 29 hours, give or take. Light versus darkness for you. Ooh, that's going to be fun, BZ. What am I doing now? Okay, so here's the deal. First and foremost, we got Bastion quests to do. Now that we got the rune, I'm going to ask, what's the buff going on? Training? Research. Okay, we can work with that too. Let's grab Duke. We got some Bastion quests to finish. We're going to do some researches first. Then we're going to go into commander setup. We're going to talk about the marches that we're going to use. You guys are going to help me out, fix them up and all that good stuff. We're going to do all the talent trees, spend our commander sculptures away. And we're also going to, in between all of that, we're going to be crafting. On the table today, crafting wise, according to my very nifty little spreadsheet right here, we're going to go for all of this is brand new equipment, and then we'll talk about whether we'll dismantle something and try to remake it for special talent. So we're going to go ahead and make a Heart of Saint. We're going to make an Abyssal Visage for a cavalry set, essentially. We already have a Dark Lord's Blessing done. From here, we have the Iset Sufferance to make tonight, the Gladiators down here, and then the Cloud Racers for a cavalry epic set. Now, we may remake some of these for special talent. I don't know. This is brand new equipment that we're going to use materials that we have in our bags and create new equipment. Whether or not we later on dismantle it, that's a different issue altogether. And of course, our crown jewel of the night is going to be spending the 237,000 coins that I have. And well, we're going to be spending 180,000 of them on one of these bad boys. Now, I have not done it yet because I want to talk to y'all about it. And, I know what I want to do. But I want to see what you guys think and see what you all would do in my scenario. And so I have my pick. I could click on it and we can make it. But regardless of what gets picked at the end, we will be making it tonight still. And so that's just the tip of it. I 100% did not proc. Well, I can tell you something. There is someone in the chat right now, and her name is Tiffany. And Tiffany made the horn today, ladies and gentlemen, in the chat. And Tiffany cared enough to share a screenshot with us today. And I'm definitely not jealous. I am definitely not jealous. Definitely not jealous. Definitely not jealous. You see, Tiffany, that's where I disagree. I still think I like the dagger first better. Yep, Tiffany did us dirty, chat. She sent us this. And you know what? I don't even care about the coin and the horn, you know? Screw that. How did... This too? It's like, this is crazy, right? This is absolutely nuts. But this... I want that. Ugh. Dagger first, I agree. That's what my pick is the dagger, but we're going to talk about it when we get there. Let's get our Bastion quests done first so we can get that out of the way. We have a whole list of things to do today. Let me listen to the music with y'all and read what you're saying for a change. What up, chat? Are shields return crit too? No, they're not. Smoke, they're not. For Guan Horn for sure. True. Well, that still doesn't make it a first craft, right? You can also ask Tiffany, by the way. She's literally in the chat. I hope you're a she based on the name, right? But you never know. You have an epic weapon as well. I hate you, Titch. All right. Our daily training has been actually very successful. I needed troops. Like, I didn't even realize how low of a troop count I had in cavalry, T4 cavalry. I was like, yo, we had less than a full march. It was less than 300k. And when I realized that, I was like, well, thank God we got to train for bastions, because that's all I've been doing. And just from hunting, for doing this for bastions, by the way, we went from less than 300,000 T4 calves to this. So we made like we made about 300,000 T4 calves just doing freaking bastion quests. Well, anyway. Oh, we need Duke. That could be a good idea. Sim, you're here, right? That was we still got to do a ton of them anyway, but that was a little bit of a hasty kingdom. S. Sweet. Thank you. Go. Guan is going to be like a shredder. Her Guan is going to destroy things. Chat, we don't have freaking crystals. When am I going to push to 100 mil? We might do it tonight. We might do it tonight just to hit 100 mil to then lose them all. No titles for me today, bro. Damn, Sim. I like it. I still got the title, right? It's not the biggest of deal. Researches need a scientist. Well, we're pushing troops right now for bastions first. Then we'll do researches. I cannot believe I went back home on the jumper with so many crystals. Like, I went back home with like more than 10 million crystals in my bag. And in this account, we have nothing. Nothing. What you see is what we have. That's it. Like, nada. And I haven't been buying the pack every day, right? I max bought Conqueror's Will once, but that's it. And I'm stuck. And I have not been using my AP to get honor. I've been using my AP to kill Kahars so I can get 30,000 crystals so I can continue progressing. It's kind of nuts. Like, you actually got to spend a good amount on the packs in the beginning in order to be able to continue, essentially, right? Did I craft any legendary equipment so far? I did. I have Shio's Returns. That's about it. And don't get me wrong, we can definitely craft another 2 legendary equipments that we have available, right? We can make these for our archers, which could be really nice. We can make this for a Cav March instead of the Dark Lord's Blessing, which could still be nice. We can make this, that, and still the accessory. We have the materials. But I'm looking for efficiency, and quite frankly, I'm not going to go legendary beyond accessories until it's either the big set or I have all the marches that I have 5 epic full suits, essentially, which I still don't have. When I'm at a level of 5 epic full suits that I'm comfortable with, then we're gonna start going for the extravagant attempts. We here, boys. What's up, Hughes? How's it going, man? Extravagant attempts. Let's keep going because people are waiting for Duke. I should upgrade Plunder. I upgraded it to level 2, but I was just so. I'll tell you this. I will do it next ESS, but for now. Tomorrow's war, and I don't care for all of that. I know I'm missing out on crystals because I'm doing the Kahars instead of like getting the most out of them. But I needed to be ready to fight, essentially. That was the that's what we're scrambling to do right now. And let's tell them we're done. We don't show that stuff. Done. Thank you. Huzzah. Sorry, chat. I know we keep chats as private as we can. I'm doing all right. Crazy day. Chat, for the record, we are officially the house officially, we're officially streaming on fiber. Thank God. I finally managed to get a fiber connection into this house. Today they came to install it, and we are streaming on pretty much, like at this point, I can triple stream in the house and nothing would even nothing would hiccup. And so the reason we did that is because I want to try tomorrow to stream the fight in 4K. So tomorrow we're going to try to stream from the moment the war starts and on in 4K. I'm going to try to do it at 60 FPS, but the game doesn't run at 60 FPS, so it makes no sense. But still, we're going to try to stream tomorrow's war in 4K and see what happens, which is kind of cool. That's why I was a little bit late, because we had some tech difficulties. I wanted this. Sorry, that. Do we have tech? We do. Nice, dude. Ah! Not you. Nice, dude. Do this, do that, go here. Why did you stop? You. Gonna be late for you when passes open. I don't care. Like, it's gonna be like it's gonna be at 1:30 a.m. For me, those are the hours that I actually live. If the world could operate with going to bed at 9 a.m. and waking up at 4 p.m. and live life like that, that would be me. Like, I get home right now, I'm still tired. Like, I'm in my tired mode. But within an hour on stream, give or take, we're going to hit 10:30 p.m. You're going to notice that I wake up. And then I can stay awake all night. And I don't even notice it. I'm like an owl. I live at night. So for me, the war at night is perfect. Especially at that sweet time at 1:30 is just that perfect time. You wake up at 5 a.m. Rex, there are days where I go to work. Like, I think, when was it this week? Someone maybe Sim. I don't know if you were in the Discord, but last week or this week when we started our heroic anthem, we did a squad like talk about heroic anthem, and I was up until 5 a.m. So I've had chats with you. It's 5 a.m. Yup, that is not wrong. That is not wrong. I was up last night until 5:30, so that's just who I am. And so waking up for work sucks. Waking up for work sucks. Yay! Do we still have Duke? We do. I love this time that they're doing when they do scientist, because Duke is less needed. And I keep holding, and I've had very, very good Bastion quests. I keep pushing like this. You were there, yep. I didn't start crafting yet, no. We're clearing the Bastion quests first real quick so we can do some researches. Then we'll go into a little bit of crafting, a little bit of commanders, and then more crafting. I'm a night owl. Like, for me, the night is the best time. I also work best at night. Like, majority of the times when I actually have a lot of work at work to do, I tend to leave the office early and I stay up till like 2, 3, 4 a.m. working. And between midnight and 4 a.m., I do more work than a regular human being does in 10 hours. That I can tell you for a fact. Like, I am just like, I'm just in this zone. I'm in the zone. Well, for software development, I don't know about the rest. I know that things that people do in a day's worth of work, I've done in half a night. And so it's just, those are my times. So we'll war, and I'll be happy. I'm a night owl too. Night owls are misunderstood. People don't realize that you just wake up. I literally at 10:30 p.m. at 10:30 at night, every single night, I just wake up, and that's it. And it's that feeling when you wake up in the morning and you're like, okay, I'm awake, let's do this. At 10:30, it happens, and then you can't fall asleep again. Yay, let's go. Come on. Quests. Let's do this first since we gotta do it. Take off the hat, I dare you. I have no problem taking off the hat. I have no problem taking off the hat. I usually don't live with a hat. Like, the hat is for the YouTube channel. The hat is for you to look at this at all time. Always have it on your screen. Sexy hair. Thank you. You mean sexy lack thereof hair. But that's life. Yay! We get to do a Kahar and a quest at the same time. Oh my god. What? I look weird without a hat. Well, if you plan on watching the second channel, get used to it. I'm not gonna go wandering around the world with a hat on my head. That's not how I dress. The last thing I do before we turn on the stream, like I sit down for the stream, is put the hat on. But that's not a secret. I've said this many a times. I honestly think I wouldn't recognize you without the hat. Could be. It could be. But someone did on the street, so. Who am I expertising? I don't think we're fully expertising anyone. I don't think we're going to fully expertise. There's a second channel coming soon, Bobo. Coming soon. We're working on a few things to get it set up and ready to roll. We've hit a little bit of a roadblock because we're in lockdown here in Israel once more, so everything that we had planned to do got stopped. And yeah. Oh, Smoked Turkey, you know why I have... have any of you know why I have a hat? I've said this on stream before, too. What it's going to be called? I'm not going to reveal it just yet, Bobo, but stay tuned. I'm going to make an announcement about it, and it's going to have like a little bit of a mix of things that are not Rise of Kingdoms, that are more like vlogs, traveling, doing some extra things behind the scenes of stuff. Maybe some Rise of Kingdoms, like, you know, how I make certain things or how I spectate, you know, like something. It's going to be my channel, essentially. It's not going to be a Rise of Kingdoms channel. And we also have the Pokemon channel that's also on hold for the same exact damn reason. I mean, I have so many Pokemon cards in the house, it's ridiculous. I'm literally like, you know how in the movies when, have any of you watched Friends before? When they have the smallpox and they put the mittens in their hands so they don't scratch. I keep putting mittens on so I don't open packs because I'm dying to open those packs. Oh, we just lost Duke. But we're doing it for a stream. As a matter of fact, all of our upgrades to the studio arrived, but because of the delays on setting up the studio, I haven't even opened them yet because we're making an unboxing video too for all of those. Show you what we got, how we got, why we got, and all that good stuff. Have I been on the ROK channel? I have. Yep, you're not wrong, Bobo. I've made a few videos for the ROK channel. Chickenpox, thank you. I don't know, it's like Pokepox. Pokemon is lit, yes it is. It's the most earning media franchise in the world. It's bigger than Mario is for Nintendo. And it's owned by Nintendo. Do you think Leo and Alex is good? You wouldn't go wrong with an Alex Leo, but I kind of think that to an extent, an endgame scenario is Guan Alex, and then Harold Alex, Guan Leo. If you have an Alex and a Leo, I don't see a reason why they would go bad. They would be bad. Smallpox, yes. You're not wrong. Rex, you're not wrong. Smallpox, people die. Don't they? Chickenpox. You got my point. Someone got my point. But I was definitely not trying to kill people. Chickenpox. Ooh! Speaking of killing people. Oh, Lord. The body. Getting cold. Body is getting cold. I put one in the freezer for us to chill. And I don't want it to explode in there. So I went to pick it up real quick. When does the pass open up? In 24 hours. Speaking of killing people, yep. We don't even have Duke, which kind of sucks, but it's whatever. I'm saying a couple of hours. Couple of hours. I can't be bothered. Don't want to be a burden. You can just make these. We can probably get one more of those at max. A couple of hours in. Speaking of killing people, yep. Bro, Shingol said Shingol. Do you mean Shinchi or Chisco? Something about the horn, like waste of rage. If your bar is full, something is that true? A lot of somethings. So something is definitely true. What is true? That's a good question. Too many somethings. Can I show my commanders? Yeah, sure. One sec. I can show you the commanders we have. Just let me finish this real quick. And I got you. Gotta get this over with. I thought we were gonna go get a shotgun. We could shotgun this beer. Although shotgunning a beer bottle is quite the unpleasant experience. But that's as close as shotgun as we're gonna get in there. Nice. Now you a little bit more in the oven and commanders. Okay. Do I think Alex 5432 is usable? Absolutely. Absolutely. But the bar is not full. The moment the bar, the second the bar is full, the next turn you proc the skill. So the only way that could happen is in the last round before your bar is full. If it procs, then yes, it would be the last bar anyway and the proc, so you are wasting it. Oh, but the likelihood of that happening, I mean, is just as much as it not proccing at all. So, talent Cao Cao, please. I don't think my Cao Cao is even talented up in any shape or form. What is on this guy? I don't even know what this is. I haven't touched Cao Cao in years. He's a secondary commander for me at all times. So I am guessing this is a peacekeeping, a little bit of mobility, and whatever's left. Yeah, it's a fast. Okay, I see this. It's a fast peacekeeping hunter. That's what this build is supposed to be, I guess. So when he's primary, I guess, he was a peacekeeper. I haven't touched this, I think, in like a year, at least. I might have not touched this guy's talent tree in a year. Since he got to level 60, it was like, thank you, goodbye. Max speed, and we even skip on the trophy hunter here. I mean, you could get rid of this and go this way. But, yeah. You. Come on, Bastion quests. We got to do our researches and we got to get going because we got commanders to invest sculptures on. 1,200 sculptures to be exact. Yeah, kind of nuts. You go this way. Food, 1 million food. I feel like we also, by the way, one thing that I've been saying I need to do for weeks now, and we'll finally do it, is we're going to go back to Kingdom 401, and we're going to get resources from my farms, because my farm's been there just farming and doing their thing. Not really that much farming going on. I'm not very, and not, Farmer Gecko is not a good farmer, believe it or not. And so we got to go back to 401. We'll go join PvP real quick and get our resources from the farm, or else no bueno. We need those on deck. In the meantime, you two can go fight that. Ethelfled, Barb, Fort, Talent Tree, Brother. I don't think my Ethelfled is set up like that. Ethelfled was a primary. Oh yeah, she is. I'm gonna go full support tree, freaking this halfway this way, and I went to here. This is maximum troop capacity just to get a little bit of extra. Do you need all this? I don't think so. I mean, maybe. Active skill, reduce march speed of nearby troops doesn't help you in any shape or form. Like, this is there's a little bit of a complete waste in here. I think this is a mix between putting her as a support. I think this is a mix between putting her as a support and actually using her on the field for Barbarian. Because I have her in Lost Canyon. And of course I could have gone more up in the leadership tree. I kind of couldn't be bothered. So I went this way for the support side of it. And this for the daily Barbarian hunting. Don't use this. Don't use this. Not good. We're not using her whatsoever, actually, this time around. All of this equipment is going to be gone off of her, including that, which he is rocking one, so we're good with that. And who else is out? He's rocking one of these. This account is not set up, hasn't been set up for war in a very long time. It hasn't been set up for war properly in a very long time. Do I always drink beer? I usually drink maybe two beers a week. Maybe. Once on, usually on stream. Because it's like, might as well chill. Every time I want to chill, like I sit down and I'm just chilling, I drink a beer. It's fun. It tastes good. I love Stella. I actually do really like the taste of this. I can't have more than 2-3 beers and I'm over it. Over it entirely. You always drink Stella. I do. I bought a case. I do. If you like something, why not drink it? Haven't made equipment yet, no. You go that way. You can go home. I should, wait, what, Cena? Expertise by assess? I don't think it's gonna happen, you know? It's something like that, Dickie. It actually is. It's primarily on stream. I primarily drink beer on stream. Is it night for you? It is. It's 9:18 p.m. Am I making it a dagger? I think so. I think so. How long is there on this? An hour and 50. Good, because we're going to do some researches. Expertise Charlemagne? I could. Might as well go do then the researches to rally cities, right? Charles Herald is good for open field. What do you think? Charles Herald. What's the tree on Herald? Charles is a garrison. Defense guy. And Herald, is he the same? No, he's a skill. You know what? It would actually depend. If you want to do a lot more damage, I would put Herald Primary. So you're proccing getting more rage out of the skill tree and then doing more damage. You have the health in your favor. You have the health in your favor. Defense tree is nice. Defense tree is great. You can go Charles Herald. It's a very, very good combo. It's not a bad combo, but if you want to do more damage, I think Herald, first skill, having a skill tree instead of having a defense tree, you're going to proc more and do more damage. But then again, if you're going to be trying to be a little more tanky, then yeah, absolutely. No, Ricardo. And that video is not yesterday's video. It's like today, well, yeah, it is yesterday's video technically. No, I did not. Ooh. No. Okay. Well, that's a rip. The reason I didn't find it actually is that I'm not scouting. I'm not scouting towards the middle right now. The rest of the bastions that I need are I believe that are inside zone 6 and Kingsland. So I haven't gone this way yet, as you can see. I've been clearing the sides where we get to see some action. Like in this fight right here, I wanted to uncover who is coming this way. By the looks of it, not that many. And now I want to try to go this way, see what's going on. So I haven't been digging in. If I dig in and we keep going this way, then we'll probably find those bastions that are missing. Time to scout. That's a task. That's a task I don't like doing. Scouting. I hate tedious stuff, chat. I cannot stand tedious, repetitive stuff. Tedious, repetitive stuff. You can go home. We're done with that for now. And I guess we go find a tower or a fort of our own to rally. Ladies and gentlemen, Gecko Gaming 2 years later, 822 days into Rise of Kingdoms, is finally conceding defeat. I have called the Barbarian Forts organization and I have congratulated them on my concession. And I am rallying forts now. It took 800 plus days of me not doing it because I couldn't stand it. And now we actually need to do it. I mean, I didn't do Lucerne Scroll because I couldn't care less about it. I never did anything that had to do with Barbarian Forts. I was out. Out. Count me out. I ain't there. And now? Oh, Lucerne's not here to show you. Where can I see how many forts I rallied recently? There is I've rallied well over 50 since we came into this KVK, and I'm sick to my stomach. What's the ratio between KVK 2 and KVK 3? Good question, Mohammed. I have no clue. About a month and a half, I think. End of 2020, Gecko. I know, right? Why am I against Barbarian Forts? It's so tedious. I'll tell you what I don't like. And this is not against any person in general. Maybe except for Rex. I hate waiting on other people in the sense of the mechanic doesn't allow you to do things at a faster pace. Like if the mechanic allowed you to speed up your allies to get closer to you, I would be the dude that you want to join his forts, because I'm gonna make them a 1-minute fort rally and all of you are gonna get into my city so we can get this done and go again. Things that have like a 5-minute timer makes me sick to my stomach. And I just can't. And then you have another X amount of seconds until you get to the fort, and then you fight it, and then you come back, and it's like it kills me alive, that dead time. It just I can't stand it. And it's also why I don't scout. It's also why I'm terrible at scouting, because there's that dead time right now. There's gonna be dead time until this guy gets here, and then I need to remember that he's there. There you go. Hey Mal, I haven't seen you in a long time. And then I gotta remember he's out there. And then I gotta remember that he's done. And then I gotta keep an eye on it. And then I gotta, nah. Count me out. I ain't about that life. And it's nothing, it's not that I'm like I'm late. I just don't have that attention span. It's not that I don't want to do it. I don't have that attention span. Yeah, I just lose my train of thought, and that's it. And forget about it altogether. So, yeah. It's a problem. Let's go in. Let's go find those damn bastions. By the way, for me, this is heaven on earth, because it gives me another 5 minutes to realize that these guys are out here. Or else, back there they go, and back in they come. Ugh. Tough life? Nah, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining, Valdo, at all. But do you want to scout during war? Oh, hell no. I don't scout. Even during wars, I just don't scout. Yeah, Mr. Smoke Turkey, that's a blessing. It's 5 more minutes of me trying to figure out whether I should keep going or not. Warwick's been running into the ground. I agree with you. I definitely agree with you. Warwick's been killing me slowly and steadily. For a low spender, is it better Richard 5511 or 5551? 5511. You don't need him 5551. Tiffany, I wish I had your attention span. I really do. I really, really, really do. 33% is where I'm at. Hi Gecko, is it possible to win the city theme in Heroic Anthem? Not in one. You're gonna have to keep your coins, and then in the next one you do, get more coins, and only then get the skin. What's up, the chef? Alright, chat. While we wait on forts, let's get into our first topic. Our first thing. Our first... We're not going to do this here. I'm going to misclick and I'm going to cry. Our first order of business. The pickage of accessories. Now, I'm going to read through all of them in case you guys don't know what they do, and then we'll talk about what we're doing and how we're like what the plan, in my opinion, is. And so we start off with the Ring of Doom. Normal attacks have a 10% chance to increase damage by 50% for 2 seconds, can be triggered once every 5 seconds. The next one has a simple normal attack damage plus 5%, the greatest glory. The Horn of Fury, normal attacks have a 30% chance to gain 50 extra rage. 50%, I'd be getting it right now. Concealed Dagger, attacks have a 30% chance to reduce the target's health by 5%. Stacks up to 3 times, with each stack lasting 3 seconds. Mora's Web. Attacks have a 30% chance to reduce the target's defense by 4. And the cavalry, the march speed of cavalry by 8% stacks up to 3 times, and with each stack lasting 3 seconds. So a total of potentially 12% and 24% decrease on the speed. And in here, we're talking about 15% health decrease. And finally, do we have the Vengeance? I think we do. Counterattack damage plus 8%. So here is what I can tell you. There are 2 types of accessories. The safe ones right here with the guaranteed percentage up, which are the nicer ones in terms of safety. But the ones that can give you a lot of value are actually hiding in the form of chances. Most of them 30% chances, and the one bait. The one bait. The Ring of Doom. Now, let's start off cutting things off the list, and then we'll be left with some decisions. We're not going for the for sure route this time around. So you two, out the window you go. When it comes to the web, I solely believe the web is a really good accessory, but it's an arc accessory more than anything else. This right here is for you to send a cavalry march up all the way to your enemy's side, and when they rally your building, you catch the rally on the way and hit it while it's marching. And if you proc this, that arc rally is gonna slow the frick down. That is insanely OP for arc, and that's gonna be the new meta, just so you know, for the big boys. This for us is a potential second accessory, because we're gonna get 2 this KVK. Oh, my wrist is cut. Nice. We're gonna get 2 this KVK. And so we're left with Horn, Dagger, and Ring of Doom. Listen, Ring of Doom is the biggest bait Lilith have dangled in front of us. It literally is like, have you ever seen fishing lures that they're nice like and shiny and stuff? They put a big red ruby in our face and we're like, oh. And then we saw 50% damage and went, right? Like, oh my God, 50% damage. But normal attacks, which means counterattack, normal attacks can count counterattacks too. Not skill. Normal attacks, 10% chance. Does that not remind you of something? Except that this is when attacked. We all already agreed that the coin is not amazing. That it's nice, but it's not amazing. We've already agreed on it. So how is this more amazing than that when this is normal attacks while this is when getting attacked? The chances of it proccing are tremendously lower than already very low proccing coin. So I ask again, what on earth? Like, and granted, a lot of the rally leaders out there are still taking the chance on this, because if you do proc, 50% extra damage for 2 seconds is gonna rock the socks of whatever you're hitting, and it's gonna be very nice. But I'm not going for the Ring of Doom. And so we're left with these 2 right here for the first pick. And this is where you guys get in the picture. Horn or Dagger, and why? Don't tell me just Horn or just Dagger. Why? The Web and the Dagger, as you will play Arc in Squad. I don't know if I'm even playing Arc in Squad just yet. We're still like building teams and stuff like that. Dagger is defensive. It is defensive. Both? First one, D. We're going for the first one, right? The second one is going to be a different conversation altogether. Ring is good. I rallied someone and it procced 6 times when I turned 70. That's not bad. But that, again, could be very lucky, Thug. You could be rallying now 50 more times and never see that kind of result again. Because Rage is useful anytime. Horn. Jackal. That's definitely a reason why not to get it. You haven't had your coffee yet? Well, busy. What are you waiting for? Dagger as you are Garrison. I tend to agree. I would take the Horn, so a Tell Takeda is scaled more times during rally. I agree, however, I don't have a Tell Takeda. I'm a Garrison commander more than anything else. Artemisia or Ramses for free to play. I don't want to max. Neither. You don't need them as a free to play. Keep your sculptures. Go for something else later on. Go for a good, go for like a Theodora next round. So you have a good Garrison commander for your city. I'm biased. I chose the Horn first because I needed it for Xeno. Don't you think Xeno would have worked with the Dagger just as good? We're definitely going to craft it, Streaks. That's not a matter of no balls. Dagger is good for swarming, murder ball situations. What has better future, Rage or Health? Will Lilith change health setup? The Dagger has great stats to look into, but Lilith stay low. But will Lilith stay the low health route? I don't think they're going to touch those mechanics anytime soon. I can see them touching Rage before they touch the balance of health, defense, and attack. Personally. Dagger reduces tankiness of a Tail Takeda. That's what I'm looking for. Dagger, no questions. I agree. Is Theodora on the wheel? Theodora is not on the wheel. Theodora is a Mightiest Governor commander. Horn, so you use Theo's skill more often, clearing debuffs faster. That's also not a bad point of view. So I'll tell you this. My train of thought is as followed. Absolutely a must at some point in time, right? And technically speaking, you can get three blueprints out of a KVK in theory, right? 160. Yeah, you can. It's 160 and then 360, 440. You need 440,000 coins. And so there is a scenario where we get all 3 blueprints, right? There is a scenario like that. But with all honesty, I think the way I'm looking at it is attacks have a 30% chance to reduce the target's health. Means that when a rally, we're a Garrison account, first and foremost. We're working towards a little more open field now, but we are a Garrison account for now. Garrison Archer account. Which, by the way, for Archers, this is great. Proc those skills, baby. I mean, get that YSG just shooting those arrows all day, every day. I agree. But we're Garrisoning first. And I have a feeling that the Dagger will do better for the Garrison side of things. 180 per accessory. 180. That's, you're right. You're not wrong. It's 360, 180, 360, 460. Nah, you're right. 5, yeah. We're 40 away. 180, 180, 180. You're right. Not 160. You're right. You need 540. You get 5. I think you get 500,000 and 500 actually, to be exact. Not possible. True. It was 540, not 440. You're not wrong. You can buy only 2. Regardless of that, the second, what'll be the second out of the 3 is a different story altogether. We're getting a second one, right? But which one will be the first one? I think we're going for the dagger. It's on the screen, obviously. I put it because that's my choice. I wanted to hear what you guys said. The one thing that someone said here that was very important is that the horn will actually make make Theo proc more, which is also more AoE. And I kind of like that idea. But I still think that decreasing the health is going to make rallies less tanky, which means we're going to be able to do a lot more damage or require them to spend a lot more troops to get it done. So I think I'm going to go with the dagger. And then the next conversation is obviously the second one is which one's it's going to go for. Am I going for the Horn of Fury or am I going for an arc play with Mora's Web? And we'll talk about that when time comes, right? I think that in my situation, we're still going to go for the dagger. The horn, though, some of you guys said horn and had some very, very, very good points. And it's why, by the way, the horn is back in my mind. I was already pretty locked up on getting these two. But now that you guys talked about the horn so much, I actually am putting it back on the table as a second one. But let's go let's go fort rally because we still got to do that. See? This is why I don't fort rally. How long has it been done? Lord knows. But here's another one. Let's get rid of this real quick and go join someone else. Let me continue. You go that way. You go this way. Do this. A million things at the same time. Let's go get the dagger. Let's do this. Let's go get the dagger. You take that. Someone close. Yes. And you go that way. You have fun. It's time. Maybe TN. Maybe. It's time. Concealed dagger. Oh, come on. Click. Bam. And just like that, concealed dagger is here. The pack that we've all been waiting for is upon us. Apologies, I'm going to purchase the pack because we need the 4 legendary materials. Nothing like a good little $5 4 legendary materials pack to get your day, to get you woken up, right? Nothing nicer than that. Anyone can debuff the rally with a dagger. That's if you're swarming. That is true. There's no way to get extra rage to a garrison. There is. Shinchi misclicked in a frame. Oh, no. Oh, no. By the way, there is D. But I get your point. There is, but I agree with your point there. I do agree with your point, though. You're not wrong there. No, no way. No way Shinchi misclicked the frame. Every time I go into that screen, I'm like so careful as to where I click. I always click on the pictures to make sure that we don't screw up. But if you're garrison, you're not only going to take a tail to get our rallies. That's not wrong, but we're still going to be able to tank them all, I think, with what we got going on. We're going to get a couple of setups, of course. What's up, Jazz? Why did Shinchi buy then? He misclicked the frame. I guess the avatar frame or whatever. One of the two. I hope the cheaper ones. Reduced defense is better than reduced health? Absolutely not. How many sculptures do I get approximately if I max 3 wheels? There is no approximately. You're guaranteed 90 sculptures. Guaranteed out of 3 wheels, and then you can end up getting very lucky. And then of course also another 45 generics, 90 and another 45 generics. From there you can vary from 15 sculptures for 60 spins, so another 45 to I've seen also 50 for 60, so between 45 and 150 per extras. So we're talking About that, it's that big of a range. You could literally end up with 45 sculptures out of 184 spins if you get unlucky enough. That does happen. That has happened. I can tell you that. I heard about that, Rex. I heard about that. What the? Why was an attack cancelled? What did we cancel an attack on? Did I get kicked because it's not cabs? Did I just join cabs not knowing it's not cabs? It is cabs. What happened? So confused. You don't want my cavalleria? Took a ton of deads. That sucks. 200 to 250 you can get for 3 spins. Whoa. I wish that was true. I would have a lot of legendary commander sculpture, commander's expertise. Commanders, for those who care to see, we were mainly archer main. Now we're a little bit archer garrison, gearing up towards a little bit of more open field fights, trying to get ourselves a little more open field fights. The crown jewel, a level 10 expertise Theodora on our garrison. Rex, I know you're very jealous. It happens. We finally got our Mulan to 5, but I couldn't get her to 5-1-1-1-1 without like spending more extra stars. So I left her like that. We'll level her up before the fights begin, just to have her available. And we have a lot of talent trees, a lot of things to do with commanders tonight still. We can get going with that a little bit because we have sculptures to spend. We have sculptures to spend. That one last thing though, because I'm not crazy. Do we have a training? We have Kingdom buff. Train of thought cut out just like that. Just like that, my attention span got cut out. And look at him coming back. You see what I'm saying? I'm a lost cause. I'm a complete lost cause when it comes to paying attention. I'll send them and I'll never remember they're out there. And now again, all of them are coming back here. It's like, yay. You guys literally see it happen on your screens. Like, I just completely lose focus on these guys. You I caught. Nice. Remember when I tried to keep Theo level 10? I do. Could we see your garrison equipment? Yeah, sure. It's not amazing. We're going to try to proc this and we're going to try to proc that today. We will be trying to proc them both. Remake them and proc them both. Nothing very serious. We're going to add here the dagger tonight. And either of the slots. But that's what we're rocking. It's okay. I wouldn't say it's like the... You won't see too many legendaries around here, but... And for archer marches and / archer garrisons, we have... No. That. And of course, these guys went to someone else. I cleared about 60% of the fog while watching the stream the other day. Damn. How good is Saladin, Takeda in each situation? Cavalry gang here. They're not bad at all. They're not bad at all. There is no talents on Xeno yet, Dickie. We're going to set them up tonight. So you can see them. We're going to set them up tonight. The Xeno talents. Yes, Tello. I would still get infantry equipment over leadership equipment. Like, on leadership equipment. Infantry stuff. See if we can find a research rune. Thank you. You're welcome. No marker. Let's go find a... To see if you have one here. Ooh, what are you? You have to be a research. Yes, you are. Winning. Yoink. Let's get those researches going real quick. Weenie. You go this way, you go that way, you do this, and you do that. And let me show you where we stand research-wise. We be on them researches grinds a little bit, not too much. Our economy hasn't changed from last video at all. We stopped going this way for now. In here, we left off at 5s, and now we are at 4 and 4 on our way to call to arms at level 2. I am very much looking forward to call to arms, because within 5 levels, which I'm assuming I can get here, it's 12% extra troops in the march, which is very nice. Very, very nice. We have the crystals to go ahead and pull the trigger, but of course we're gonna get ourselves a rune, and we're gonna scientist it up real quick. So 1 second, let's post this and get going with that as well. Request for scientist is in. Let's go. The king. I've seen you, Hamad Aziz, king of 412. Wait, what? I give Fubuki 13% attack, have gatekeeper health. Which should I use on my Charles Martel? I would go for the 13% attack. More stats, Alvin. More stats. Am I maxing the new archer commanders? Maybe Thug Lights here. When they get here, I will, but we're a little bit of ways away from it still. We're still on Chandra William, so we got some time. Send me that rune. Yes, ma'am. There you go. Well, I ain't gonna show them me sliding into your DMs, you know? Can't be doing that. Can't be doing that in public. When is opening? What opening? Oh, tomorrow. 24 hours. Did we? Oh, people are using it. We wait. We wait. We has a wait. We need to go into we need to get ourselves into Kingdom 401 to get resources too. Can I show my Richard? Yes. Richard is also going to get reworked. This is a Garrison Richard. This is a Garrison primary Richard for Arc. That's what I use him. He's like a secondary garrison. If we rally someone's building and we take it successfully, then he used to be a primary commander for that. Now I use YSS for that. YSS Richard hold a building. Very nice. Why did squad leave 341? I have no clue, Crino. I was gonna go to 341. I was gonna go to 341, and then they told me, no, we're going to 401. I was like, okay. I'll live it all, of course. We're gonna be here. Do not worry, we will be fighting the whole time. Is he expertise? He is. What server you're in? 401. I need more materials, por favor. End of the week. Wait. Let's see. Materials. Do we have any more materials we need to open? Okay, let's open up all of this. Materials wise, we're not doing bad. I was gonna make another silent trial, but then I decided against it. Nice. I decided against it, so I kept this. Maybe one day we'll get more epic stuff into here, which will be worth it. If not, I'm definitely making a silent trial. Did I miss the crafting? You did not. This is the materials we have available right now. There's not that many of these, but a lot of bottom heavy right here, and there's a decent amount. There are there are, let's see, total of About 300 legendary. No, that's not possible. What are you a total of? Oh, that is possible. Okay, so there's about 330 legendary materials in here. When you take a look at this, there's like 50 some in here, and all of this, okay? So there's plenty of materials, and we're about to splurge. We're first and foremost gonna open these real quick, if you don't mind. Give me something good. No? Some legendaries? 5 at a time? 5 at a time, legendaries. 2 epics. 5 at a time. Don't forget to transfer resources. Thank you, Flex. That's definitely one of the things that we gotta do. No? No? 5 at a time? No legendaries? No legendaries? 5 at a time? Ooh, we got scientist. Go, 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 go. No 5 at a time? No 5 at a... No? No legendaries? Damn, we're getting wrecked. Give me legendary. Oh my goodness. One day we'll find the sweet spot. 5 is not it. All is not it either. Oh, we got so destroyed. Let's pretend that never happened. Okay, chat. You guys did not see that happen. Let's go and push some researches. Click. Go. Quick, 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 quick. No luck. Marcus, no luck. Gecko cries in the chat. It's 7. 7. Someone said something in Korean. I don't know how to read it. Record of racing against time. It's 7. Damn. Best cavalry pairing for open field. How about Saladin William? Wiz. Spoiler alert. That's the march we're gonna be working on today. Saladin William. That is the march we are gonna be crafting today for this account. You go that way. Maybe we do some plunder a little bit. Oh, we definitely lost scientists, didn't we? No, we didn't. We still have it. Go, 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 go. Quick pushes, real quick. Go! One more. One more. And I release scientist. Because I'm holding it. Don't hold it. Hogging bad. What's my record in race against time? I haven't done race against time this time around yet. We'll get it done. We gotta get it done. We gotta get it done. Been too busy with these guys and... Did we unlock? I didn't see. Wow, things are slow. Attila Takeda is best. Attila Takeda is pretty nasty. Open field, rallying, everything. Am I enjoying 401? I really like 401. I really like 401. I'm having a great time. Go, push, release. Scientists, people, waiting. Woo! Now it's going to say that I got to build up the building, right? No. 32k coins. Damn, Daniel. Well, we're going to push, call to arms. We're about to get some percentage of march into our marches. Our marches are about to grow. Woo! I would argue that Saladin primary is much better than Khan. The reason folks do Khan primary is because Khan's 30% chance to proc his skill again. They want his skill to go off first no matter what. Sometimes it happens that the first skill gets procced and then the second one doesn't get a chance for some whatever reason. What are we going to craft today? We're going to craft a dagger. We're going to craft a full epic cavalry set. Oh, release the scientist crap. 1 second. Scientist, thank you. Done, thank you, done, thank you. Done, thank you. There we go. These don't give that many coins. Wah, 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 but they're so good. 2 more % into our marches? Absolutely. Can we get here? No, we gotta get that to 5. Damn, and then we can plunder too. How much more? Gonna be a lot of crystals like this. Scouts, don't forget. Scouts are already coming home. One of them is already coming home. It's like it's an absurd. This is just a complete joke. Like, if you'd never reminded me, they would have come home. I can promise to you that. They would have absolutely made their way home. Kingsland. You go ahead and do that, and you go ahead and do this. My canyon setup? Canyon setup is going to change. I can show it to you, but the canyon setup is completely going to change. I'm actually not doing canyon, by the way, chat. I'm in C. I haven't been doing canyon. Nothing is pulling me to do this. And every time, there's crazy amount of people in this, like, I can't get up there. Folks in 500s are rocking 2.5 mil power and like full infantry tank marches. It's just ridiculous. It's folks are like full tanks. Look at this. Full tanks. And I'm not an infantry player, nor do I have that much DPS. I have archers, which are squishy, and a tank, and I just can't get through. This damage dealer, debuffing damage dealer, buffing, debuffing craziness, like, I just can't get through it. Don't have the damage. That's how I gave up on it altogether. I'm like, thank God there's nothing for me to buy there anyway. But I just can't pull through. I could if I actually cared enough to try. Let's put it this way. If I actually cared enough to try to actually sit there and try to figure out how to crack the code. We can do one. Let's grab this dark dude. Full tank. Full tank. Freaking full tank. Everybody's full tanking. Like, infantry's all over the place. It's absolutely crazy. I mean, that's the meta. Let's try this guy. So technically speaking, I don't believe there's a, yeah, there is. So technically speaking, that's the setup, and then in theory, if I wanted to be cheeky, I would put him to take damage from that primary. I would take you to do primary damage this way, and I want these guys that way. That can actually do some AoE from here, so these guys are actually going to work this way. And this guy is going to go up against that. We could put her up front just so he doesn't take that much damage. There is no getting through it. We need a lot more equipment and a lot more damage to get through that tankiness. Yeah, we're in 554 are our allies. 554 are our allies. Can we go next, please? Thank you. Till we run out of crystals again, and then we start doing commanders. We gotta get resources too, though. We gotta go get resources, chat. We got so much we're doing to prepare. Rip. Big boy rip, chat. Big boy rip. Big boy rip. Well, waiting for the pack it is. We wait for the pack now. We indeed wait for the pack. Do we do plunder? 18k, like, I can't not do plunder. Today pass open, tomorrow, Dominic. Korean players in Rise of Kingdoms are very strong in battle in KVK. What do you think about that? I agree. It's not going to be an easy KVK, I can tell you that much. But we're well aware of the fact that it's going to be a crazy KVK. The biggest difference between this KVK and other KVKs is that up until now, no, not really. That's some only light versus darkness. And the Koreans are crazy. And in a good way, not in a bad way. It's going to be a fun KVK. You went for more eco, Rex? Well, like more AP and stuff like that? Instead of going... Yeah. Well, for me, I could leave that be. And I could straight start working this way, right? I think that that's going to be the play. I think that once we start getting crystals, we're now going to go do these first. So our infantry garrison is ready. Then we're going to go for these and just level them up as much as we can. Hey, Karma. How's my Theodora? My Theodora is doing great. My Theodora is doing fantastic down here by herself at level 10. She's the crown jewel. Did you see that Kingdom 401 migrated to 114? I did. I did see that. All right. Next. Let's do commanders, then we go grab resources. Commanders, let's do it. So let's start expertise. Let's start with the marches. We'll go through the marches and we'll expertise commanders as we go, because we're gonna put some sculptures in. Not expertise, but we're definitely gonna put some sculptures in. In terms of marches, if we do a quick preset for red, which has been my garrison like thing. We're looking at first march that is a Ramses Tamaris march. Ramses Tamaris does a stupendous amount of damage. The debuffs from Tamaris are actually very, very, very strong. We need to use our archer commanders more than anything else because we just have more archer commanders available for open field fights. Okay, this is strictly open fielding. And so this is going to be one of our first march that we're going to look at, and then we're going to set it up and all that good stuff. Okay, I'm just giving you a prelude to what's coming. The second march that I had in mind is, believe it or not, Artemisia, which we're going to have to change her talent tree if we want to go on the offense, and YSG as a potential open field and or a garrison march. Now, the reason this is an and or is because talent trees are going to have to vary, right? Either she's garrison or she's fighting on the field as a march. But this is going to be our secondary garrison march. Our third garrison march, and actually, it's okay, we can leave them in that order. Our third march, and this is the garrison march, is none other than Zenobia and Theodora. Zenobia and Theodora are gonna be the main garrison, what we will be garrisoning with the most. Okay. Isn't Edward Tamaris better to stack the poison more? If you put your Edward so it doesn't gain rage as quickly, you could. But Edward is very squishy. Ramses is super tank. Edward is much more squishy. Ramses is much more tanky. That's the bottom line. You got siege and all those, by the way. Do I? These. You're not wrong. Thank you. Oh, you're not wrong. I hate that mechanic. This. Shoo. 4,000 sieges. You're not wrong. No. You. Yes. You. Clear. That. Click. You. You. Clear. That. Click. You. Now, from there, come the new marches. And that is going to be a Richard Alex infantry march on the field. Because that's what we can field infantry-wise to do some damage. And cavalry march for the first time on this account's history, 822 days later, we're gonna work on a proper legendary march. We actually can't set it up yet because it's going to be Saladin William, but our Saladin is not even at a point where he can put a secondary commander with him. So we're gonna leave that be, and that's gonna be our last march. And we'll start from the back up because you guys want to see the sculpture use, right? That's what you're here for. So our first order of business is going to be to explain to you the Saladin William. Bottom line, William is insane in Arc. William is insane in a situation where you have a lot of your marches and a lot of their marches, and it's a big mosh pit, which KVK has a lot of those. William is amazingly good at helping allies as well as doing damage. With Saladin at the helm, It's a very tanky, very debuffy, decent damage doer with everything you want out of a buffing, debuffing, damage doing March that can actually do damage. For that, we need our Saladin to 5551. Saladin at 5551 will cost us 380 sculptures, which will run us down to about 900 sculptures remaining. And so here we go. Let's do this thing. Any objections before we begin? Chat, this is your time to stop me from making a mistake. Stop me if I'm making a mistake. I need to make a cavalry march, right? So we have a little bit of extra something. You should change your civilization if you want to garrison with Zenobia. That's also something. The thing is that the civilization is really good for the open field rally, for the open field and the rallies for archers. And I also can garrison with archers. So I'm debating whether I want to switch civilization yet or not. Why not get Guan up and Guan Alex? Because Guan is way too far. Guan is way too far. And Guan needs an expertise. So it's 690 sculptures. And that's a little more than I can spend right now because I want to Saladin William for Arc. And so we're working on spinning the wheel on William, and we will then expertise him with whatever we need to do. And this is 380 sculptures that give me a really good cavalry commander that's both primary and secondary good commander for 380 sculptures. And so I do want Guan. Next time I migrate backwards in time, whenever that is, we will go towards Guan for sure. All right, let's do this thing. We start off with some Saladin. I cannot believe we're actually getting Saladin leveled up. I cannot believe we're actually getting Saladin leveled up. I remember when he first came out, I barely managed to get the sculptures to unlock him in JWM. It was at peak activity in JWM. And I was like, I want to be an archer player, so no infantry, I'm good. And now we're doing this. XP Tomes of Knowledge, I think we have enough. I'm not so sure though. I'll make a little. Really? We're not going to max Saladin. We're going to 555-1 him. There's no need to max him. Nice. Nice. That's one. That's two. Guan is infantry goat. I agree. Guan is my next on my bucket list. Guan is next on my bucket list. We're gonna expertise Alex and then get that Guan. Come back for the Guan. I cashed in on Guan when he was released. I was not at a place where I could do it. And there goes the level 20. Come on. Can we get a quick proc? Yep, we can. Cool. And now the final skill ups. Not yet, Kakashi. We're getting there too. First, we're gonna get the commander set up, and then we'll get the equipment next. We gotta go get research. We gotta get our resources from our farms as well. And we're gonna use Saladin as primary. I know that's confirmed and that's a thing. And therefore, right now, what we're gonna do is straight up shoot him to level 60. Because there's no point in not having him level 60. He's going primary. He's gonna be a Saladin William March. Sim, I knew someone had that in their brain. I was scared enough that I did it slowly and steadily. You're not? I'm not what, Cena? Not shooting him up to 60? Hell no. 4-star level 10 Saladin would mean no 5551. Cena hits us with a "you're not," and I'm like, wait. What do you mean you're not? Give me a little bit of these. Let's get a little bit of pump, because we're going to run out of regular ones eventually. Oh my goodness. I pumped it up. Am I not shooting him up to 60? Gecko Farmer? Barely that. Not even that, Mike Voss. I wish I was. So 114 went Imperium before Zenith. Zenith top 10 ended at 37.5 million. Lol. Thoughts on improving Zenith? Nope. I saw some folks using YSG Theo in Canyon. That's not a bad idea, to be honest with you. Saladin is best from primer. I thought so too, but when you hit me with a "no you don't," I'm like, wait. The star bundle? I'm good. Maybe we'll end up buying it eventually. Maybe we will end up buying it still. We'll see. Bum 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 bum. We definitely don't have enough stars. Definitely not. Definitely not. Hit us with a 5-star, baby. Let's go. I've heard Alex Xeno open field works. I've heard that too. Understand how Gecko plays. Save your sculptures, tomes until everything and decide absolutely before you make a decision. Yep. There's no point for you to expertise a commander that you're not going to use for 2 months. What if something changes? I prefer to hold everything and the night before be like, all right, what the hell am I doing? Because there's no point in having expertise commanders that do nothing. What, for Sunset Canyon? For me to fight my kingdom mates in Sunset Canyon, I need to expertise commanders. Give me a break. For Ark, I agree. But for Osiris League, not for Ark of Osiris. If you're doing Osiris League and you're expertising for Osiris League, awesome. What's up, John? How's it going? I need... Oh, that could have ended bad. Where is it? No. There you go. I need to do that. Now that you're a content creator, John Wick, you get the sword. The sword goes for our mods and content creators. Chilling, man. Preparing. Setting up the account. Doing a little bit of a restructurage. Do you barb chain? I haven't tried barb chaining since when I was in K2 doing Heroic Anthem. This Heroic Anthem I haven't tried barb chaining yet. But it's definitely doable. It is definitely doable. Hello? 2? Is that what we're missing? 2 freaking sculptures? There you go. And just a little bit of extra right here. Hello? He was hoarding for years? Not really. I wasn't hoarding for years at all. We did this last KVK too. Except not at this magnitude, but we did. Nice. And there he is, level 60. Talent tree. Okay, so what's the idea of talent tree? I'll tell you what I'm looking at, right? An open field march. And we want to we want William in the back, right? We want William in the back. And for William, Have you crafted the dagger already? Not yet, John. We will still. For William, the point is I want him to proc his skill. And I want him to proc his skill a lot. Oh my goodness. Gracious. If there's one thing I hate is YouTube. Like, for crying out loud. Thank you. Sorry about that. Full cap tree? No. I don't think we're going to go full cap tree. I think we're going to go full cap tree. All damage dealt during the first 10 seconds. I don't think it's worth it. I think we're going to go rejuvenate for sure. I think we're going to go Undying Fury for sure. I'm pretty confident. All right, let's start doodling this. So we go this way, that's 16. Going this way, that's 8. We are at 24. Disarm? Absolutely. Absolutely. We want to disarm. Full cav with as buckle and shield and rejuvenate. I don't know if I would go with full cav. I'm not going to lie to you. I would go with these two. I would take 1, 2, 3, 4. And even go as far as like, yeah, as you said, buckler, exactly what Wolfie said. We go here, we go here, we go there. And then after that, we see what's next. I think that makes sense. So if we go here, worst case scenario, we reset this damn thing. And we go there. And we go here. Okay. 29 points remain. I would honestly go this way too. I don't think that there's, well, first and foremost, Undying Fury. That's not even a question. And now to get here is only 9 points. And that also gives us this. Cavalry units led by this commander, additional 3% to archer units, which could be nice. We're also going to get some march speed and some attack. And then if we go here, we have 11 points remaining. With 11 points, we could come here. Reduce skill damage taken. We could also technically want to go here, but while this commander is taking skill damage, 50% chance that it'll gain an additional 5 skill damage reduction for the next 3 seconds. I don't think we gotta go. I don't think this is a good idea. I don't think going here is a good idea. I think that going this way is. I don't want healed troops. Siege is amazing. I don't think I would go this way. $11 plus 3. Yeah, 15 plus 3. So 18 to get here. And 12 to get here. Maxed out. So this is 12 plus 6. That's 18. And then we have 2 more points. 2 more points to play with, I think. Right? It is a good idea down this. Emergency protection. Over. I mean, you can still go for this and that and still get this, right? 15, 16, 17, 18. And then you can do 19, 20. The health of all units led by this commander. So you're saying this and then that? I'll take a gamble. I'll take a gamble. Get that. 3 more points. We take the health and we take 2 of these and call it a day. Although we don't care for archers really that much. We can spend a point here, but where else? We can spend 2 points this way. This we can call OF for now. There you go, have fun. This? Nah, for open field, that thing is gonna be gone real quick. Not worth it. I kind of want to go to next to this. You guys crazy. Within, if you're on the open field, that's gone within the first like 2 seconds. You're crazy that this is actually good. You're taking damage dealt another 9% for the 10 seconds? Or you're talking about this? This? I don't care for that. Two this way. Put 1 point on the support tree. I don't really care for the talents per se. Put 1 on the support tree. It helps trigger extra damage from all Ethelfleds in the Murder Ball Canyon. Okay, so we go 1 here. Cage of Thorns. 1 Cage of Thorns, 2 of here. That's what you were saying? I want you to come over. I wish that you would come and give me something to prove. Won't you pull me closer? I think that I'm obsessed with everything that you do. I'm down to play this game. Let's see how this one works out. And we'll play it by ear. We'll change it up, worst case scenario. We'll change it up, worst case scenario. We'll get rid of that, go more this way, maybe get rid of that, go a little bit more this way, and see what's up. I'm happy with what we got here. I'm happy with what we got here. I'm definitely happy with what we got here, chat. All right, that's commander number 1. We still got a little bit of ways to go, so let's keep moving because we got some stuff still to get done. So, our next commander in the list is... We have Alexander on deck for a little bit of love. And we have William on deck for a little bit of love as well. Now, William has 2 more wheels. So we're not expertise in him. But, if we're looking at a potential of 400, maybe 350 sculptures for 2 wheels. Let's say 150 sculptures per wheel. If we max spin. Can I show a Mina PvP build? Sure. I don't think I even have one set up here, but we can take a look at it in a second. We can make one too. I think mine is set up right now for barbs. We can make one because we gotta make one. Maxing out commander is like, well, nah. But with 300, let's say 300 sculptures coming out of wheels in the next few days, We are 515 sculptures away from expertising William, okay? 515 expertise. And so we're not going to expertise him tonight. I was thinking less than that, John. I was thinking 554 and then 1. 5541 essentially. Get that skill to 4 and then unlock the 5th one. And then play it like that. Or do it a 5-5-3-2 and then try to get a 2 kind of thing. Cuz getting this to 5, waiting for 310 down here, if you actually get lucky enough in wheels, I mean you can always stop spinning. We could 5-5-5. We could, but I'm just scared that somehow I get lucky and we get more than 310 from 2 wheels and it'll be a little bit of a waste. We're going to put one more skill on him. That's not even a question. The question is how many more on top of that. Alex is not expertise. Yeah, that's safe. I think so too. I think a 5-5-4-1 would work. Alex is 439 sculptures away from being expertised. Okay, Alex is a little bit of ways away. And so theoretically, we could also expertise Alex tonight. We could definitely expertise Alex tonight. But I also want to leave a little bit of sculptures. I don't want to liquidate all my sculptures because we might have to make quick moves on other fronts, right? I don't know if we're going to go down to 100 to 0 sculptures, but I think I'm going to leave 100. Pretty sure you owe people shots. I owe a lot of people shots. It takes 690 sculptures to max 1 commander. Dig a grave for me. We've all been doing it. We've all been doing it. Also luck for equipment, I guess. Expertise Charlemagne. No, thank you. No, thank you. You like the emotes, Devils? How are you? I see you're digging the emotes. Cheers. Okay, Rex, cheers. Shots? Oh lord, nothing happened to 411. Why are you spamming, Mazine? Nothing happened. Yes, she did. Devils. 10 to unlock, 690 for the rest. Yes. So we're 439 to expertise him. And I would say, let's go ahead and stick some commanders and some sculptures into William. Get him to 5-5. Get him to 5-5-3. Unlock this and try to proc another one. And see if we can get 5-5-3-2. That could be fun. So let's go ahead and do that. So William, here we go. William is our next, our next dude. And he be alright, Let's go ahead and give him a little bit of tomes of knowledge. Anything above a 5-5-1-1, so even 5-5-2-1 is better than an expertised epic Patrick. That's why I actually have him at 5-5-2-1. So I can actually use him instead of an expertised. So it's the better than an expertised epic, essentially. Bum bum bum. There is that. Let's get 2 skills in him. And then get that 4th one opened up. And try to get that 4th one for a little bit of extra defense, buffing, debuffing loveness going on in there. Then you're good to go, Patrick. You're good to go. Anything above that is, of course, gravy. Why do I wait for the wheel? Because I wanna preserve my legendary commander sculptures for something like Alex that I cannot get wheels of anymore. Why 2? Just make him. I'm not gonna make him 5-5-5-1. I'm gonna make him in theory 5-5-4-1. Not gonna go for the 5th one here. I wanna leave some space for the wheel. For what we get from wheel spinning. Why not a 5-5-4-1? Why not a 5-5-3-2? What's wrong with a 5-5-3-2? Mix up a little bit of extra on the troops defense. For you're saying extra 4% in here compared to extra 2% there. Attack over. But this also helps the allies, right? Screw it, I'm gonna mix them. I think that's not a bad idea. But we're gonna use a little bit of the special love. Bam, usable while waiting for wheel. That's my thought too, John Wick. I mean, again, if we get unlucky, we get unlucky. And we did. And so all of that was for nothing. William is going to stay a secondary, and therefore you, my friend, are good to go. Where are you at right now? And so our 5th March is ready to rock and roll. We have primary Saladin. Where is he? And secondary William. With some cavalry on that 5th slot. Now, the next, that's commanders, okay? We got one more to go. Dude, spend some sculptures. I have been spending lots of sculptures, Thomas Shelby. Open your eyes. Do we expertise Alex? Do we expertise Alex? See ya, Titch. You have a good night, man. What should I do with Theo? 5-1-1-1 or 5-5-1-1? I will expertise her before season 3. Just wondering how to use her before then. I'll look in. Let me take a look at a second. Do we expertise Alex? Yeah, Thomas Shelby, then scroll back a little bit. We spent a bunch of sculptures already. We were at 1,200 and some. Why do I expertise Alex? Because he is a great utility infantry commander that I can later on swap for. I can upgrade him essentially. He doesn't lose value. So as of right now, it's going to be Richard Alex until we get Guan, and then it's going to be Guan Alex until we get Harold, and then it's going to be Harold Alex if we end up getting Harold. So Alex has so much utility. I could also primary Alex and secondary YSG to do some things in depending on what I want to get done. I've seen, believe it or not, Alex YSG do pretty decent in Lost Canyon for some weird reason. But there's so much you can do with an Alex. I feel like Alex is a utility infantry commander. Why not Guan? Because my Alex is fairly invested already, and my Guan is zeroed up. And I would have to spend pretty much all my sculptures to get Guan expertised, and I don't have a good secondary for Guan. So I would like to get him first, and then the next infantry commander that we work on is going to be Guan. Abdullah, by the time Nebo comes around, I'll have enough sculptures to expertise both. We still have about like I would say like 3-4 months until they come out, and we won't be needing them instantly. And also, it's why I am debating whether to expertise Alex or not. Because if we expertise Alex, then the rest of the commander sculptures that we have remain for the next set of commanders we want to work with. Richard Alex is very damaging. I agree. That's exactly my point, Wick. That is exactly what that's literally my thought right there. Alex is great primary with YSG. He's a great secondary with Richard. He's even better with Guan, but Guan without Alex is less significant. So you want to get that Alex first, then get the Guan, then work on potentially Harold or Leo. And if you work on Leo, you do Guan, Leo, and Richard Alex again. And if you work on Harold, then you do Harold, Alex, and then Guan gets a new friend in Leo eventually. You feel like you want to expertise everything? I know I can't expertise everything. I know that. We got this dude that needs to get to 5511 for Canyon really badly. I have a bunch of like wasted stuff. Like we spun a little bit for Takeda at the time, a long time ago. We have this guy at 5-3. Like there's so many like half-eaten commanders that can use a little bit of love. A little bit of love. It's crazy. Yeah, Harold I didn't spin for at all. I just unlocked. Expertise 1. Alex 5511. Good. Too many sculptures to expertise 1 at this point. Hey, saw my question about Richard's third skill? No. Can you type it again? Can you copy paste it in here? Sorry. Look at 6 trying to get that info. Stream war tomorrow? Of course. I finally unlocked Nebu. Should I max him? Potentially. He is decently good. I'm not gonna tell you what you should or you shouldn't do. It's up to you. But Nebu is pretty nasty. If you watched the Invitational, you saw quite a bit of them. See ya, John. Take care. Charlemagne's the most useless legendary. He is. He really is. This is the big account, Abdullah. There's a big account and then there's the jumper account. I do them both. Why not use Elsa's Ramses? Because Edward Tamara is too squishy. It dies very fast, Mario. It's very easy to get rid of Edward. How important is Edward? Beyond KVK 2, he is he does a lot of damage, but he's very squishy. What's my thoughts on Richard's third skill? Is it overrated? It seems strong, but it could be wrong. Richard is a very good commander. He's a 5511 commander. From there, you can go as much as you want to go. All his skills are very good. He's the tankiest commander of them all. Screw it. Let's expertise Alex. Let's expertise Alex, and may the Lord be with us. We'll expertise Alex, start working on the archers, and behind the scenes, we will start working on Guan. When we see card kings or stuff like that, we'll do Guans. Guan will be our next infantry guy to do some damage. Ugh, look at the sculptures go down, down, down. And we're left with 307 sculptures. Then we're going to chill here till the archers come out, and we'll play with the new archers. And then we can do Guan as well and stuff like that. Alexander, expertise, ladies and gentlemen, just like that. And currently Alex is going to play a secondary role, so I'm not going to star him up and all that, but I am using him on the field. When he levels up naturally, we'll get him to 6 stars just to get him there. And that's about it for commanders as of right now. So we've expertised Alexander, 5551 Saladin, and invested some skills on to William. Now, We're not done yet, chat. We got to get some talent trees done. We need a Xeno talent tree set up. We need to set up a Xeno talent tree. Now, Xeno's talent tree, and I actually need to change my Richard's tree as well, because we need an open field. Guan or Attila Takeda? Guan is a really good counter rally for Attila Takeda. Attila Takeda are just nasty. Can you show me a Mina PvP? I don't have a Mina PvP to show you right now, Kakashi. Like, my Mina is not set up for that. I don't think I have a Mina set up that is for open. Oh, no, he is. He's set up like this right now. He's not even a Peacekeeper. Damn, never been Peacekeeping with him. This is how I have him set up. Doing a little bit of open fields. Primarily, like, going crazy on skills. It's not the most amazing thing on earth, but there's nothing to go this way. And there's nothing to go that way either. And so this could have been nice, but I just went full bonkers this way. And it works pretty well. Transfer resources, flex, that's coming up next. And then we craft. Okay. Xeno talent tree. I thought I didn't have it, Kakashi. Turns out I do. Turns out you're right. And turns out that I need to set up my thing. So Xeno. Xeno once more. We definitely want Rejuvenate, right? She's going to be a garrison build. So I'm thinking we're going to go... We're going to have to play a little bit with the build, and I'll tell you why. Because I want to go this way. But people have been swarming drastically buildings lately. And so I'm thinking I'm going to make a build this way, and I'm going to also make a build that way. It's going to be pretty much the same exact thing. It's the same exact thing. So what I'm thinking is, this is going to change twice, okay? So we're going Rejuvenate for sure. We need that Rejuvenate in our life. On that same breath, we're going this way. We want the Rage regen. We definitely want the Rage regen, right? From there, Iron Spear and Strong of Body. Strong of Body makes a lot of sense. We need that infantry health. We need that health to pile up. And I would even go with this, an additional 3% damage to the cavalry, because Attila Takeda is the meta. And so this is an Attila Takeda counter build, essentially. So far, this is what we got. Can you do an open field fight Charlemagne tree? Nope. Alex for Harold. Harold Alex is pretty good, believe it or not. Harold Alex is pretty good. We're gonna be healing. We're gonna be healing. We have a healing. Where is it? Heals. Heals their own troops. And so we definitely want to get a little bit of extra attack out of healing. We definitely want to get a little bit extra attack out of healing. And on that same breath of fresh air, skill damage reduction, we'll leave that for last. Now, let's go. You didn't do anything, Thomas Shelby. I don't use Charlemagne. I don't need Charlemagne. I don't have Charlemagne. I don't have a build for him. I'm not going to look at a build for him. You don't need him. We both know that. You're trolling. Anyway. Kingsguard seems like a good place to go. For sure. We want to reduce skill damage as well. So I think I would go this way. I think we can go that way. Worst case, we just ripped... we just destroyed ourselves. How many we have? 2 left. I'd take that. I'd take that. We would have probably used one more skill here. Maybe taken out one. Maybe from here. No. I guess we could have taken one out of here. Take 3 less rage and get extra 3% skill damage reduction. Oh well. But wait, there's more. This is non-swarm garrison. And then in swarm mode, garrison mode time situation, we can go here. Still take this. Still go rejuvenate. We still want this. We want that. We want this. That. And we ain't coming here. Don't need that extra rage at that point. We definitely want you. Important, very important. And 2 more points. Go this way. This seems to make sense. And this is for City Swarm. I understand. While leading your city. I understand. But I wanna try this thing right here. Let's see what happens if we keep this talent tree on and we get swarmed. How much better would that be over this? We're gonna test this. We're gonna get swarmed one time. So we're gonna keep that on the back burner. Because I want to try to see. We're definitely gonna take a couple of rallies this KVK, I hope. So Xeno now set up. That was the second page, right? This is the current setup. This is the current setup. So Xeno has her talent tree. Saladin has his talent tree. And we gotta change our Richard. Now our Richard has a... This is Arc Garrison build. This is Arc Garrison. What are you? You're definitely not supposed to be there. Let's clean you up fresh. Are you not supposed to be there? You're fairly close. I don't know I went all the way that way, up that way, but... An open field Richard is going to need a couple of things, okay? The bottom line is he's going to tank more than anything else. You don't need a talent tree for Celtic Ada only. I don't have an Celtic Ada in here. My trees are questionable. Are they? Are they though? Mike Voss. Zenobia YSS is the best combo if you want to use Xeno. Zenobia Theodora is nasty too. Testudo formation. You saying get this, medical supplies, and hold the line. So I was actually thinking to go as far as this. But then again, we don't really care for all of that, right? We don't really need all of that. I agree with this 100%. I agree with this 100%. And I agree with this. I agree with this. Okay. Now, I think health for infantry always needed. Always needed. I don't know really why wouldn't you go this way. We could get rage. We could definitely enjoy ourselves additional damage to cavalry on the open field. Could do better. Everything could be better. Mike, you can always send me a tree that you think is better. March speed. You want to go this way? Strong of body, Iron Spear, Undying Fury. Undying Fury, I was thinking that too. I was thinking this. That. Balance. Reduce damage taken, but also reduces damage dealt. And loose formation. I think we have just enough for both. Richard needs health and march speed in talents. I mean, that's if you're marching across, right? At the end of the day, march speed is nice, but if you're fighting in an area where it's like close to you, that march speed has significance, but not that much. Talent tree of Zeno is against Delta Kato only? Primarily, yes. Primarily. Loose formation? I think so too. I think that this... That. And we have one talent point remaining. Can do march speed a little bit. Or we can do defense. Can take 3% march speed. Defense or 3% march speed. Or even this. I think we can go one this way. Strong of body. We got strong of body. We got hold the line, strong of body, Iron Spear, Undying Fury, balance, testudo formation, medical supplies, and loose formation. You went for defense. No, prospect. Just give him a little bit of march speed. It's okay. Worst case scenario, we fix that up later again. And so I don't forget, switch to that. Get our Richard ready to rock and roll. And now we're set. All of our talents are set and ready to rock and roll. All of our commanders' sculptures have been used as much as we wanted to use them. And we should be set in that direction. Now, we got these to buy. I think I'm going to get them. I don't really need these. I mean, the stars are very nice. And the stars are very, very nice. Very, very nice. And I might regret not getting those packs. I don't think I'm going to get them. Your Richard is proper. Thank you. At least something I do right, I guess. Now, we got to bring this march back home. Cleo is on her way as well. And we're going to go to 401, get some resources real quick, and then we're going to start crafting. We still got to craft tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting into the craft right in a few moments. We're going to get rolling. I missed your question, Thomas Shelby. Let me see. I didn't miss your question. You said I need, you need, oh, this. On a real question, Gecko, I have Alex, YSG, both expertise. Richard 5223. Charles 5512. I'm in Kingdom 916, second KVK. Should I expertise Richard or Charles? Or wait for Guan? Do I have Constantine? I do have Constantine 5511. I would wait for you have for Alex, and Alex's expertise. You have Richard. What's the commander in 916 again? Waiting for Guan is going to be a long time. And if you need to use it now, Richard wouldn't be a bad choice. If you're willing to wait, Guan would be great. But if you don't want to wait, you need it for this KDK, then Richard is your real option. Charles Martel is not one I would spend sculptures on at this point. I have no idea, Wyatt. I have no clue. It's equipment time. Good luck. Almost. It's been a long time in the making. We got to get our farms before I forget getting our farms. And then it's not going to be good. Let me click. We finished all of our stuff, so we don't need technology. We can leave the alliance without an issue. Let me see if someone can let me in PvP. Wait. We're not going to PvP yet. We'll TP to Zone 3 first. When we get back to 401, get ourselves next to the farms, and then go to PvP. Or else it's going to end bad. Or else this might end bad. You. No problem, Thomas Shelby. Thank you for the $2 super chats. It's very kind of you. That is very kind of you. What we got here? We'll do... Oh no! One too many. Frick. It's okay. We got more to go still. We still got more to go. Click, 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 click. Give me 4. No? Oh, man. 3. What a troll. What a troll! Avatar The Last Airbender. What's up? Let's go get our resources. Resources. We have a little bit of resources on the farms. You know what? I'll go do that later. Let's do the crafting. Let's do the crafting. I'm dying to craft. All right, crafting time, ladies and gentlemen. Screw this. It is time for us to craft. And for that, we are about to go into that. We're going to go into that. So it's nice and dandy. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, those sculptures are expensive, right? Which ones? Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. We have come in here for that. This is the final piece that we have for the night. But we are going to start it off by making sure our Saladin ain't naked. We ain't keeping a naked Saladin. We ain't keeping a naked Saladin. You see this Saladin right here? He is naked. He ain't got nothing. And we're going to keep him nice and epicked up. Epicked out of his mind before we continue. So first and foremost, he does have a chest piece that's currently on Minamoto. And it's going to stay in Minamoto for now. For now. Let's start with an appetizer epic equipment. We'll start with a helmet. What do you guys think? We start with a helmet. What do we start with? Helmet, shoes, pants. It is time. It is crafting time. Helmet, gloves, shoes, or pants? Helmet, gloves, shoes, or pants? Can start with a helmet. Go for the shoes. A little bit of pants. Get ourselves in the forgage. Now, we want special talents. And I'm going to tell you this. I don't believe in all the mumbo jumbo. I don't believe that you get extra luck from freaking getting more. From 3 non Non-special talented grays, you're guaranteed a special talent epic. That's what the world says. Shoes. You can start off with the shoes. That's what the world says. You got to do the grays first. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I don't believe in it worth of dog doo-doo, but I'm willing to play the game. I want those expertise, the procs bad enough to be willing to do that. And so we will be making a little bit of wastage of gold making these guys and then dismantling them. So let's see what happens. What's the worst that can happen? Right, chat? Smile. What is the worst that can happen? So let's see if this works. Non-special talent. That's 1. Non-special talent 2. Oh. Okay. Well. I'll tell you what, I might as well make it an integration. Maybe we keep it for gathering. We'll see. And there goes that. So back we go and dismantle. Where are you? Where are you? Dismantle you. Give me my materials back. Dismantle you. I don't believe in it. I don't think this is going to do anything. But I'm willing to give this a shot. I don't think that this is worth anything. I think we're just going to waste gold. 2. 3. Okay. According to the myth, which could be true, it could be true, we could be looking at a special talent purple shoe. Cavalry shoe. It could be a thing. Can I get some Gecko Lux if you're a member, or some hands up in the air for good luck from you all? All you got to do is what I wrote in the chat right there. You just copy paste it. Get those hands up in the air. Let's see if your help, your hands are what we need to craft, because we want that special talent, baby, and we want it. We want it bad. We're going for the first cavalry piece of equipment. We are making cloud racers, and we are really, really close to it. We're really, really, really close to it. That is placebo. It is placebo. It is placebo, but whatever. Of course, it's a mumbo jumbo. It's a lot of dog doo-doo, but people believe in it, and I'm okay with like going along with it. I truly don't think it does anything, but we might be proven wrong right here, right now. 5 million gold goes out the window, and the cloud racers get nothing. Nothing. First attempt gone. Grays helped us worth of dog doo-doo. And yet, we still believe. We still believe. Up next will be our gladiators. The gladiators or gloves. Let's see. Let's go for gloves because they're cheaper, right? This is, oh my goodness. Did we crash? Wow. We actually crashed. What do you know? It was so terrible. Don't dismantle. So you have to have 3 that you didn't proc, that you did not dismantle, and then do it. Like, does that actually make sense to you? We're not dismantling anything right now. We're first doing, and then we might dismantle and remantle a few. We'll see. But for now, what comes out, comes out. My chat has somehow, like, something ain't right. Craft 4 special grays. Oh, grays without special talent, and then the 5th one. Okay, it has to be 4, I guess. I guess somehow you're supposed to do 4 and not 3. Theoretically, this should be it, right? We should be proccing right now because we didn't proc 4 times. You realize that all that is mumbo jumbo, right? But okay, let's do gloves. Let's do 4 gloves. Without dismantle, because that's really what the problem is. Let's do it. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. And 4. And 4. Okay? No dismantle. 4. None. You get my point, right? All the tinfoil hats should be like signal detected. It is time. It is time, and so go. Okay. Well, that worked. All the tinfoil hats out there. Let's try it again. I'm all for it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Hell yeah. Tinfoil hat goes and it works. We have special talented gloves. What do you know? You might not be crazy after all. It works. Okay. I'm not a believer just yet. We're going to have to recreate this. And to recreate this, we're going to have to dismantle. Or am I not allowed to dismantle now at all? I'm all for it. I'm all for it. It's all random. I know the math and the coding behind it. Like, there's absolutely no way you can convince me that this works, right? Absolutely no way you can convince me this works. And yet, I'm willing to play the game because I already have the material. As soon as we run out of materials, it's game over. We're not doing this anymore, right? We're not going to use, like, bag materials to make grays. It makes no sense, right? So we dismantle all of those. Well done on the gloves. Pat on the back, chat. Pat on the back. It was literally 8 in a row that didn't get the special talented, by the way. 8 in a row. Yeah, you can, Baba Yaga. I know, random guy. I know. It's random, no kidding. You guys are not serious. I totally believe that there is a correlation, truly. But I'm willing to play the game. I'm willing to play the game. Here we go again. We're doing this one more time. Let's do it. Helmet up next. Forge. We can call it rip, right? We can call it rip. We can call it rip. Redo. Redo. Can I dismantle now? I think I can. Where is my you? What the frick? Oh, you're down here. I have 2 of them. You can go away. All right, let's forge again. 4 of you. 1. Okay. 2. Okay. 3. Okay. 4. Okay. Abyssal Visage. Helmet. Tinfoil hats. Come on. Tinfoil hats. Do we get it? If we get it this time, I'm starting to believe. If we get it this time, I am starting to believe. Boo. Illuminati confirmed. The Illuminati has been confirmed. We do not crit the Abyssal Visage. Oh, so we are, what? 1 for 3 on the crits? 1 for 3 on the crits. Now you won't proc the dagger, I guess. I'm not planning on proccing the dagger. Actually, my plan is not to proc the dagger. We will not be proccing the dagger. You can dismantle the grays? Thank you. I appreciate that. And the crown jewel of all of this, right? Because my boy Saladin now got a little bit of love. He got a little bit of love going on, which really... Yeah, you can have it, Saladin. We're going to use it on him for now. Know what I'm saying? Because we're using him on the open field for barbs right now. So, hey, some of that. Some of that love right there. Saladin, for now, you can have the leftovers. Tomorrow when the pass is open, we're going to switch all the equipment around to make sure we have everything set up the way it should be set up. But for now, you get the leftovers, homie, which is just a hat. Okay, good. So this is where we stand right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got pants, and then we got the weapon up next. And the pants are just going to do. Because it's been 5 non-procced. So according to the legend... Ooh, let's do the weapon. Let's see if the weapon procs. Now that in theory, it should have procced, right? It should have procced. It should have procced, right? So in theory, right now, Heart of Saints should proc, right? 5 non-proccable epics went down. And we are starting to tap into our choosem chests, which means we got to be a little bit more careful from here on out how we do grays, per se. No? I mean, we've had 5 without crit. If this crits, it's actually not. It's actually very, very good for us. Hen, the problem is blueprints are a bit hard to get in theory, right? And so I don't want to remake some things that, like, I have 2 of these and I don't want to make only one special talent, that I'm actually going to want to make them both, and we don't have the equipment, the materials to do all that right now. You took too long. Oh, it reset. So if I click right now, we shouldn't get special talent, right? Okay, makes sense. So far it makes sense. So we're 6 without a special talent. I mean, how much worse can it get, right? How much worse can it get? I mean, really, if we really think about it, how much worse can it get? About that much. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Well, that was... I guess the next one is the dagger, and it has to proc? I guess now the dagger has to proc? Since we haven't procced in like 6? Is it it? Is it time? Do we do it? Do we do it? I think it's time. 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 Oh, oh. I can't look. Let's have a quick convo before we're doing this. If it procs, we go infantry, right? If it procs, we go infantry, right? Because if it procs, we don't have time to jump around. We first get the proc in and then we jump around. But if it procs, do we go infantry? As soon as we go, if it procs, we first put the special talent in, click OK, and then we go freaking run around the street. Leadership. Oh, hell no. Hell no. I'm good. I think infantry too. Sometimes this chat is going, sometimes that chat is going. Take off the cap. Use the force. You must use the force. Come here, mouse. You'll be in the right place. I can't look. Chat, I can't look. I can't look. I can't look. Let me pull the mouse a little. Oh, don't move the camera. Let me pull the mouse a little bit more here. I can't look. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we didn't proc. We didn't proc. We definitely didn't proc right there. But hey, F's in the chat, boys. F's in the chat. Maybe one day I'll be Tiffany. But now, let's go this for now. That looks nice. That looks nice. F's in the chat, boys and girls. We got wrecked, but that still looks nice. Totally not gonna cry myself to sleep. Not at all. I ain't sleeping tonight. We'll live with it too. Try Sakura. We could. We could try a Sakura Fuuki. You will get it resets. It's all the same. It's all the same. Sakura. We can go for blues, choose them chests, make a second one, and have it on Richard, regardless. My problem is I'm converting choose them chests into equipment, so I'm locking in choose them chests into something. And so, but we can do a Sakura, see what happens. An extra Sakura seems good to me. And then maybe we reforge a couple of extra things. Get rid of some archer equipment. We could. The plan was not to proc the dagger. Yeah, Sir Beer, that was the plan. Plan so far so good. Dismantle. I don't think I should dismantle. I think we could be okay with 2 Sakuras available. I think that could give us value, especially with Richard. He is rocking this 10.5 infantry health instead of him potentially rocking 13% infantry. I'm sweating for you. It happens. Leadership makes your YSS Theo better. I use Theo with YSS. I use Zenobia Theo. Zenobia Theo. This is the way to go. My YSS is not expertise yet. I don't have that many cabs. I don't have that many cabs at all. Like, as a matter of fact, like the cabs that we could dismantle this and redo it. That we could do, because I don't see myself making another cav march anytime soon. So we could. That I definitely could say we can dismantle. But this, we already have 2 infantry marches. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Whatever. Okay. Let's dismantle. Let's dismantle this. Let's dismantle that and try again. Let's dismantle this and try again. Let's dismantle that and try again. Yes. Thank you. Can we get one nice little proc? Please. So far, our status is not great. Our status is not great at all. I think we procced one thing out of everything we did. Ugh. Yeah. Turn the cap. I'll tell you what. I definitely want to redo. I definitely want to redo a revival plate. Because if I'm not mistaken, I already have 2 revival plates. If I'm not mistaken. I think there is a second revival plate somewhere. Let's see. No, there's 1 and then there's 2 of these. Okay. So we have a revival plate blueprint available. I kind of want to try to proc it. And then we maybe even do a helmet. We still have a little bit of materials left. We haven't even touched this side just yet. So if we go to our calculator and we leave this and that out, and we have we have 420 blues left, 3954 greens, and 8650. So we have 121 121 total gold. Is that possible? That is possible. Right now we can craft a second epic with this. A second whatchamacallit. Right? So if we go here, we should see the coin. Yeah. So we have 120 leggies still to go. We have 120 leggies still to go. And there's going to be a little bit of time until we get our second accessory. But I think we're going to dismantle one of these. I think we're going to dismantle one of these and we're going to remake it. Yeah, let's do that. Try to get this a little bit further up. I would rather have a second one because I have more. How expensive is this? That's 60. This is 60. And this is 40. Let's make a helmet. Let's make a second helmet instead. Let's make a second helmet instead, which will cost us 10 golds, which is not a bad thing. And then have more archer sets available for our archers, because we have 2 archer marches that we're using. No. Dismantle. I need more equipment though. I need actual epic equipment on my archers. I have only 1 strong set. Dismantling and remantling, the problem is later on, the blueprints are going to be a nightmare to get a hold of. Fs? Damn. Oh, my chat probably lagged it the frick out. Sorry, chat, 1 second. It looks like my chat is not catching up with you guys. Let's leave it like this for now. Then I can read you better. Sorry, you guys are a bit behind. We'll definitely dismantle some cab stuff and redo them. Don't worry, Ricardo. We definitely are doing that. Yeah, revival is super hard to get, Panigma. This is why I want to just make another one. Because revivals are not easy to get. Why don't I finish the revival set? We could. We could finish the revival set. Let's forge this. Let's forge this. Hope and pray. What's up, Night King? Don't dismantle a revival. I agree. Can we get something lucky tonight? Nope. Nope. Another revival helmet. That's kind of nice. And now we're definitely not available. We don't have 120. We have about 110. We have about 110 materials. Now let's see what we can dismantle that we have blueprints of by the boatloads. So, for example, I really want to redo one of these, by the way. But it's so hard to get that I would want to make a second one, and that's 50 mats. That's a little hefty right there. And we procced the one that I actually have the most blueprints of, which is actually hilarious. We can redo the gladiators at least 2 times. We can redo a gladiator for sure. We can do at least 1 cloud racer. So let's redo the gladiator and the cloud racer. And hope and pray, essentially. Let's redo the gladiator first. And hope and pray. For the love of God. And by the way, we're back into being able to now make... Right? No, we're not. Oh, we are. We should be. Able to, yeah. Make a legendary accessory again. Please. Please, gladiator. Please. Please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. About damn time. So many freaking equipment pieces, and finally one. Can we do the same with the cloud racers? That would be nice. That would be really nice. Cloud racers, go away. Cloud racers, come here. My gold is going down the drain. 3, 2, 1, go. None of that. None of that. Damn. Do we tilt the frick off and redo a Dark Lord's Blessing? Do we tilt the frick off and redo the Dark Lord's Blessing? I'm trying to think what else we can do. I don't think there's much we can do right now anymore. We need more equipment, obviously. Quinsoul. Easy BP from keeps. That's if you have the ability to get them from the keeps. I have, Nuno. I have. Yes, after you get the blueprint, you get 4 legendary chests. That is true. Nyord, and that's for every one of the legendary ones. So I could theoretically very, very easily get Like, get... Come on. Get this fairly soon. Where is it? This is fairly soon there. 4 more and I get 4 materials. This is fairly... Well, that's already done for. We're 10 away here. And we have what it takes to technically get it with the chests and whatnot. What's my craftable gold equipment? Pretty much now, pretty much everything, with the exception of the coin, I guess, because we did the helmet. I don't need any of this. I want the next accessory instead. You have another witch's lineage to recraft? I have another witch's lineage, but I don't think I would recraft it. I think I would actually craft it. It's so damn hard to get blueprints of that I would do that and just craft it rather than than that. But I don't know, man. I could craft it and then dismantle it if I need to for the epic, for the accessory, right? The accessory takes all 3. If I'm not mistaken, the accessory takes all 3 types, so it's okay if I do that. Open up the choose them chests. This is like gambling, downward spiral. It really isn't. It's a matter of... It's just a matter of what you need. We want the procs, but we also need the equipment. If we don't get the procs, we still need the equipment. So it works out well. Horn needs all 3. All of them need all 3. So I could definitely make a witch's lineage and then dismantle it, worst case scenario. Never dismantle a lineage? I don't think so either. I think the worst, again, the thing that we could do is dismantle one of these, which is 60 epic materials instead of a lineage, which is 50. Alright, 1 more and we done. We doing a witch's lineage. Right? And Richard is going to have fun. And Richard is going to have fun compared to the 4% attack. It's going to get 8% attack. Let's do the lineage. And then we call it on the equipment. A little bit of luck would work well right now, but you never know. Go! Please! There's a lineage. Another one. And yeah, that's where... Enough. Enough. I'm tapping out. I'm tapping out. There's still materials left, but we're going to leave them for a second legendary accessory. Or maybe even some epic accessories instead. We'll still figure that one out. But man, we got demolished. We got demolished. But at least we got a little bit of extra love for some of our commanders. A little bit of extra love. I could remake some of these just to proc them so we get a little extra skills. We could redo the Quinn's lineage, the Quinn's soul too. Hell no, I'm good. I don't need the Milky Way. Wreck bro? Absolutely. Absolutely. Ranger trousers. I must have enough Ranger trouser blueprints out there to special talent that, right? I must have. I have 9. Really? Really? Please, Ranger trousers. Please proc. Thank you. That's what it procs on. The greens. But at least you got an extra 1.5% right there. So that's not bad. An extra 1.5% for you. And where are you? You get yourself this. And you get yourself that. And you actually also get this. That's kind of nice. That is kind of nice. Your shoes are here. So 1, 2, 3. Oh. We can definitely rock this. We don't need that. And yeah, that's about that. You can. That's pretty funny. That's an old. I keep pawning onto her the stuff that I don't need anymore, which is kind of hilarious. She gets pawned off whatever we don't need. Which this is useless, right? It won't help her. But that did. And that's a lot of stats, by the way. This in integration for her, in leadership for her, is actually not bad at all. The Staff of the Lost. We can recraft that one to give her a little bit of a extra love for our Ethelfled. Make this so she can use it, but of course we have a boatload of staffs, right? We should have like 14, 15, yeah, 13 of them. Let's remake that for her. Staff of the Lost, goodbye. You, Staff of the Lost, click, gimme! Easy. Leadership. That's you. Ta-da. Perfect. That's actually very, 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 very good for leadership. Look at that. 10.5% stats for archers, 6.5% stats for infantry, and 4% for cavalry. Mixed troops. Yeah. What's the name of this song? It's Alive by Newport. Google, go on YouTube, type Alive. Can I write here? I can't. Alive by N3W Port, Newport. Did he really get zeroed? Me? Not yet. Maybe. At some point, we could. We gotta get him a little bit of extra love in here. She's got that. We did not proc. Hooray. Hip hip hooray. And yeah, I think we're very, 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 very well set up for what we needed. We procced nothing. We made the equipment we wanted to make. We have everything we need to get ready for the fight tomorrow. There is a fight tomorrow, and we will be fighting tomorrow. Occupy altar, nice. We will be fighting tomorrow. Wednesday's stream, the regular stream, is not going to happen, and instead we will be streaming all night long from the moment the passes open up until there's nothing more to show you. Bunny got zeroed? Damn. I thought the fights there ended. What time's the fight? The fight tomorrow is at 23 and 23:30 UTC, so 30 minutes before server resets. Not now, not in like 2 hours, but the next server reset. Then the passes will open and mayhem will ensue. But I think we did good tonight, chat. We got a lot of equipment done. A lot of equipment done. We got our Alexander expertised. Huzzah. We got our Saladin to level 65,551. And we invested a little bit into William, so he's extra useful. And now we're waiting for wheels to keep going. We retained 309 sculptures, which are going to go towards the potential new archer commanders as well as other mischievous things that could happen. We might have to emergency expertise YSS in the middle of a fight, and so that's going to be 195 sculptures in case of an emergency. But yeah, we're looking good. Talent trees are set up. We're going to set up a couple of extra marches and stuff like that to the side later on. But I'm happy with what we did. I'm going to go... Ooh. I'm going to go into K401, pick up my resources. But I'm not going to drag you guys along with it because there's no point. Y'all been with me for 3 hours now. Exactly 3 hours and 22 seconds ago. It was exactly 3 hours. And this was a very fun stream. Tomorrow we will be warring. So be here. Make sure you're here. We're going to get... What about the resources? Flex, I'm going to do it off stream. Literally as soon as I turn off the stream. Why didn't I max Guan? Because I didn't have a secondary for Guan that would be good. That would be as good. I want to get... Guan will be our next project. Guan is the next project. We got to make sure we have what we need for Nebuchadnezzar and Cyrus if we need to expertise them both. And if we don't expertise them both, then we're going to skim a little bit towards Guan and a little bit towards the future. Can I find out about Bunny? I sure can. I sure can. I just don't know. Let's go back to this. I just don't know if it's on this account that I have the chat with them or on the other one. I haven't looked at that chat in a bit. I definitely don't have that chat here. What's the problem? Oh my goodness. Guan-san too. I think Richard Alex is going to do us a little bit better. And then we start working on Guan. Alex is already so old that if I didn't put the attention on him now, it would just be... I would keep dragging it forever. Yeah, Penigma, you should see the content that's gonna come out of that KVK. I've been editing it and sifting through the footage because I have like hours and hours of footage of them fighting. But after our KVK dies down a little bit, we have their KVK to highlight the first zones, and then we're gonna keep our eyes for their zone 6s opening up. It should be opening up sometime soon. I need to talk to Bunny again. I don't know if their zone 6 didn't open, did it? Not yet, at least. Hot Wheels 999, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, see, he's 160 million power. Only 49 million dead troops. Only. Man's nuts. Did I craft yet? We did. We crafted, and we are about to head out of here. So chat, I appreciate every single one of you. Drop the like on the stream before you guys left. Don't forget to slap a like on the stream if you're enjoying the content. That does help the channel quite a lot to show that you guys are enjoying the content. So before you leave, please don't forget to slap that like on the video. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. This was a fun little 3-hour stream preparation. Pass 6 opened. Ruins tomorrow. Pass 6... is the ruins. Okay, so I mean past 7, the one between the zone 6s. Ruins tomorrow. We might take a look at that. I need to talk to them. I haven't spoken to any of those guys in a little bit. I've been way MIA in game. But chat, thank you again very much for chilling with me tonight. I appreciate you all. We have the VOD available momentarily with all of the crafting we did and all the preparation and all the commander spendage and all that good stuff. I'm happy with where we stand. We're going to push some more troops. Do some more Bastion quests at reset and hope and pray for the best. But for now, I will see you all tomorrow, sooner rather than later. Actually, literally tomorrow in about 26 hours. Take care. Have a great rest of your week. And thank you again for all the continuous support and love. I see those likes going up as you guys are leaving. I appreciate you very much for doing so. And yeah. Peace. At midnight, time to get to, you know, cooking dinner and, you know, doing stuff. To midnight is the time I finally have a little bit of free time. Peace. Bye. Wild Rift. Get on it. Later.